Good evening. Okay, anyway, I think you two both had anything like because we are going to do 2 hour session, so don't make it quick. That's why.
Good
Anyway,
evening.
some
Good
snacks
evening.
aside. Good evening. Okay, fine. Who is going to do prayer?
I can do now. Let's start now. Thank you, Lord, for this new day. Thank you, Lord, for the sun, the sunshine. Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the family we give. Thank you for the friends, teachers. Please be with us, with our family. Guide us in our studies. Amen.
Today's thought: follow your passion. It will lead your purpose. Oprah. Oprah's words.
Okay, so okay, we have some milestones given in the last page. I told you to just read and come, but it is only the general way of that concept, general concept about the development of a child. It may vary, means the rate can be varied, like the speed. Some of the kids will be walking at the time of 8 months. Some can only do after 1 year. Okay, so okay, it starts from 6 months old, and you can read that 6 months, that is up to 7 points. It is about 6 months, then 1 year, like that. It is goes on like 3 year, 4 year, like that. It is goes on. So just read one age first. That is 6 months. Everything you can read, and if you can add more, like according to your own experience, or many of the kids may be grown up in and around your site, so you can, I think you can give more experiences and okay, so please.
I am 6 months old. I can sit. I love to look at interesting mobile phones on a cradle. I try to grasp things in my hands. I love to hold and shake, rattle. I express myself. I love to imitate repetitive sounds like ba ba. Fifth one, by crying, pa pa da da, and cooing. I smile seeing my mother. I love to play peek a bow, hide and seek. I begin to search for the objects as they move out of sight. I love to play the game hide and seek.
Okay, just we can see that a 6 month old kid, a child, boy or girl, whoever it is, and there may be some difference between the actions of boys and girls also. So we couldn't generalize like this, but somehow everything is happening in this predetermined pattern. So 6 month old can sit and they will look at interesting things. I don't think so that that is act there, that mobile phones on cradle. We are not giving mobile phones to the kids. That's we are telling now. So we can see that on top of their cradle, we are just hanging one beautiful thing which can move when wind comes. That thing is there, no, with beautiful colors and some glitters or sequence or something that in hanging in that. It's like our dream catcher or something like that. The baby will always look at that because they love to watch moving things. Okay. And they will try to grasp things in their hands, but actually their large muscles are developing in that time, so it is very difficult for the small baby to grasp things. Most of the time it will go down, they will try to pick up, it will go down like that. So they love to hold that rattle, just making some sweet voice, their first toy, that is a rattle. And they can express their self. They will repeat words, what words we are telling, they will try to repeat, and whatever is hearing in and around, they will repeat the same words, like baba, crying papa, dada, and cooing sound, softly lovingly sound. Then they will be very happy when seeing their caregiver. Most probably, it will be the mother. So they love to play peekaboo, hide and seek. Okay, and they love to see moving object, and if that object is moving away from their sight, they will go after that. By crawling, they will go after that, and so they love to play hide and seek also. That is peekaboo, hide and seek. Okay, so is there anything you people have to add?
First, that's 6 months. 6 months old, they can see, they can smile when we are doing something. We are provoking them. Then also they will react. 6 months old child. They can understand their papa, mama. Yes, correct. It is. They will hide and seek. They will play. If we are keeping our hands like that, they will do that. They will laugh also. Yeah. Even I am telling, if in between 6 months, if we are practicing them to how to pee, if we are holding them and it's one place we can keep, they will do that. We can, if we are giving the approach like that, they will do that. That is my own experience. My mother, she always telling, we the first child we never used the huggies and nothing, but the second child she born in Delhi, but we are forcefully in the winter times, we forcefully keep the, otherwise she will not sleep. So my mother always telling that we have to practice them how to, if or 1 month if we are giving that practice, from the third month itself they will do that. Not only third month, before that we are doing, they will do that same place. We are keeping one there, pot will be there, no? That we can use, correct. This is my own experience.
Okay, then anything else? Like, okay, so about 1 year you can read, that is up to 14, right? 2 years is missing. Okay, maybe 1 to 2 years, 1 to 2 months, 1 to 3 years. It's like that. From 8th point to 13th point, you can read and you can add if there is anything you see or you experience with the kids. You can add that. Okay, please.
I will read.
Yes, please.
1 year old. I can run. I love to jump, hop, and run in an ample space. I can climb stairs with support. I love to play ball games. I can walk to mama go. I love to play with the toys, which I can manipulate. I can drink milk, ask for food. I love to help my mother in her daily chores. I can follow simple instructions of my age. I love to be with the other children. I can express my toilet needs. 1 year
Yes.
they can start walking. They can start walking. They run, they jump, they hop, and they climb stairs. Not only stairs, window also they can climb. On the chairs, tables, they will climb. And they love to play with toys. Yes, drink milk, ask for food. Even though they cannot speak, huh? Some children will do with action. There is one child in pre-KG when she was 2.5. She started coming to the class and she cannot speak, but she will say when she's hungry, she will do like this. And right now also we have one in the pre-KG. He's very small. See, he cannot speak, but when I try to let him sleep in the nap time, he do like this. And there is also one kid, no, one small baby. I think she is like 1.5. That Leoser's daughter. She cannot speak yet, but she is doing all in action. Only bye bye, only bye bye and hi, only hi and bye will say. But they can break to music. Okay, when we play music and all, she will started to dance. She will started to shake her hips. Yeah, that is 1 year. Yeah, they can follow simple instruction. Even though they don't know the language, if we show them with accents, they will do the thing. Come and sleep here. If we just call them and then pet the bed, and they will come and then sleep there. They love to play. Yeah, children love to play with their own peer groups. When they see their other children, they will smile and run and they will play with them. They can express toilet needs. Yeah, this one, some children cannot say, but they give a sign that they want to go to the washroom. Yes.
They are using some simples and gestures for showing their whatever needs they have. So they are just demanding it through symbols and gestures. We already went through that in active stage, symbolic stage, iconic stage also. And one of my friend's daughter, when she was in this age, when she feel hungry, she used to say, ants are biting in my stomach. She is telling like that. I feel that ants are biting in my stomach. She is very talkative and she used to say this type of her own phrases for expressing many things. Okay. So it's like that. And I think we can move to 3 year, right?
I
Yes.
am 3 years old. I can jump, hop, and run. I love to dance at the beat of music. This time they are coming for the school kindergarten. They like to jump and hop and run inside the classroom. If we take them to play in the park, they will run the whole day also. They will be restless. They will drag the chair and they will pull around and they will run inside the classroom. Even though we tell them to stop, then they will keep on doing that one. After some time, they will do it again. They do not sit quietly, okay, these children at this age. The next, shall we read, ma'am? I'm 4 years old. I can ride bicycle. I love to ride a tricycle. I can dress and undress, and I love to dress and undress myself. I can identify objects. I love to play with different materials like animals, fruits, vegetables, and explore the texture, size, and shape. I can speak in sentence and express my feelings and needs. I love to scribble and color using crayons. I can take care of my toilet. I love to play with children of my age. I love to listen stories of animals. I love to recite rhymes.
So 3 years and 4 years, they can ride a bicycle. After 4 years means we will buy them one tricycle which has three that tire. So it will be very easy to for them to ride that tricycle. And after that, we will buy bicycle for the kid when they are more age. They can dress and undress because we are also making dressing frames for the kids for practicing them the life skills. Okay, and they can put on socks, they can put on their own shoes, so it will be very easy for them to do all these activities when we practice them using these type of materials. Dressing frames are there. Do you know about dressing frames?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Maria Montessori designed this dressing frames for practicing the kids whatever activities they can do by themselves. For that, she designed many of the materials. All materials are scientific, reality oriented, connected with nature also, and this will enhance the development of the kids in all stages. Okay. They can identify the objects, and one more thing is there. The kids will make their own music for some songs, and they will move their body with the rhythm of that song also. Okay, they can speak sentences and they will express their feelings and needs. They love to draw, to color. In most of the home, they are using the walls as their work for the work for artwork. They are using the walls. Okay, and their toiletry needs that they know how to do. They love to play with the peer group, and they love to listen to stories of animals, and they love to recite rhymes also. Okay, in that time they learn many songs by their own. After repeating, it will be like the kids are storing everything in and around them. It will store as impressions. So it is very easy for a kid to learn music and any other activities also. Okay, so I shared that links with Kim because daytime means I was very busy, so I could share it that now. So Kim, whether you shared with others?
Yes.
Okay, so can we just go through that? I know that you haven't get time to read, right?
No time to go through all that, ma'am. But I just write down a little. I don't read all of them.
Okay, how you feel? It's easy or there is any confusion?
I go through the Erickson stage of development. It is easy to understand, ma'am.
Okay,
It's
can you
very
just
well. Yeah.
can you just brief? Okay, because we can look at links datas. I think Kim will brief about that. And just connect with others. Fiona, Chong and Chongoi and Rishmi, I think I can contact with her and just tell them where were we now, like where we reached the status of our lesson, and you can intimate them that after completing part 1 and part 2 of module 1, there will be one assessment test, that is term 1 examination, and just ask them and just convey them about the practical classes which are going to be taken next week. So most probably I will give one online session that will be in the end of our class only, because we are not getting that people. In which time they are available, that time only I can provide the online session of practicals, because only you two are joining. You two are coming for the ground level class also. So whenever I am taking this online practical session, make sure that everyone is present. So I will give the demo of each material. It may take 2 hours when we do through online, 2 or 3. So just ask them which time is comfortable for them, which day or which time is comfortable for them, and we can do it on Sunday or whatever it be, any holidays also. So just ask them and confirm. Okay. Okay, fine. So can we do that Erickson's observations?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
I will read out some, ma'am.
Yes, please. Please.
Erickson stages of development. Erickson believed that personality develop in a series of stages. His theory described the impact of social experience across the whole lifespan. He was interested in how social interaction and relationship play a role in the development of growth of human beings. Now I read down the psychosocial development stages. The first one is infancy. This is from birth to 18 months. Here the conflict is trust versus mistrust. And for this one, it depends on the child as they are still dependent on the caregiver or the parents, the elders, uh, for food, love, warmth, safety, and nurturing. So if the caregiver fails to provide adequate care and love, the child will come to feel that they cannot trust or depend upon the adult in their life. If he successfully develop trust, then he will feel safe and secure in the world. Otherwise, failure to develop trust will result in fear and disbelief that the world is inconsistent and unpredictable. So during these days, children develop a sense of trust when caregiver provides reliability, care, and affection, and lack of this will lead to mistrust. The next stage is early childhood, that is 2 years to 3 years. Autonomy versus shame and doubt. It focuses on children developing a greater sense of personal control. They just started to gain a little independence by performing basic action on their own and making simple decisions about what they prefer. By allowing the kids to make choices and given control, parents and caregiver can help develop a sense of autonomy. Example here given is potty training. The essential theme of these days is that children need to develop a sense of personal control over their physical skills and sense of independence. Potty training plays an important role in helping children develop their sense of autonomy. Erickson believed that learning to control one's bodily function leads to a feeling of control and sense of independence. Control over food choice and toy preference and clothing selection. The outcome is children who struggle and who are shame for accidents may be left without a sense of personal control. Success during this stage of psychosocial development leads to feeling of autonomy. Failure results in feeling shame and doubts. Um, Others I don't write down in detail, okay, ma'am. I'll just read down preschool. Next stage is preschool, that is 3 to 5 years. This is initiative versus guilt. An important event is exploration, and the outcome is purpose. Next stage is school age 6 to 11 years. This is the conflict is industry versus inferiority. Important event is the school. outcome is the confidence. And next stage is adolescent, that is 12 to 18 years. This stage conflict is identity versus role confusion. And the important event is social relationship. The outcome, fidelity. Next stage is young adult, 19 to 40 years. And here the conflict is intimacy versus isolation. The important event is work and parenthood, and outcome is care. And the next stage is maturity, that is middle adulthood, that is 40 to 65 years. And conflict is generatively versus stagnation. Generativity versus stagnation. An important event here is work and parenthood and care. Outcome is the care. Maturity is 65 to date. Important event ego, integrity versus despair. An important event is reflection on life, and the outcome is wisdom.
Okay, Erickson divided the development stages into 8 according to the age itself. Okay, Piaget divided into 4. The stages into 4, that is also according to the age period. And according to Erickson, that infancy, that is from birth to 1.5 years, right? 18 months. Birth to 18 months means the child is very much dependent, and he is very connected with the caregiver. Most probably the caregiver will be mother or any of the parent. Sometimes it may happen like it may be grandparents or any other person. Whatever it be, he or she is very dependent to the caregiver. That is, the caregiver is doing all the things for the baby. Whenever the baby needs food, the caregiver is there. Whenever the baby needs to change its nappy, the caregiver is there. Whenever the baby needs to clean himself, the caregiver is there. But if uh, that help is delayed, or whenever the baby needs any of these things, the caregiver is absent there, then there will be the baby will be confused, and there will be a mistrust between the caregiver and the baby. Otherwise, there is a faith between the both of them. Faith, bond, trust, everything is between this caregiver and baby. So that means he has the hope is somebody is there to take care of me. He know that, he is sure that there is somebody. But if any of the kid is not lacking these facilities, any of the kids needs is not fulfilling, then that baby's growth will be retarded and development is also minimized. So in that age, since they are dependent, their needs should be fulfilled in the exact time itself. Whenever they feel hungry, their food will be there. Whenever they need to take rest or sleep, they need the support of the caregiver. For sleeping also, they need them, right? Okay. And early childhood means 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years means their independence that starts. They like to free from everything. They like to do their own chores by themselves, like dressing, undressing, having food, everything they wish to do by themselves. So that autonomy is generating. If the kid is not going in that way, then they will be having a doubt, like shame also, because they wish to go to the toilet and pee, but they couldn't control. It happens that time, they will feel shame. Okay. So, and if they wish to do anything, if they don't have that confidence, then they will be in a doubtful condition. Okay. For example, the important events is like Erickson is telling, like toilet training. If the toilet training is happening properly, then they won't, like in that age, if they will pee without unknowingly, they will pee or doing anything like that, they will feel very shame in that age. So if they are doing this by themselves, then their will, their personality is developing that time. They will be having a self, means their self is developing. Then preschool age, most commonly we are dealing with that kids. In your school also, you people are dealing with that kids mostly. So 3 to 5 years. So they will start do many things by themselves. That initiative is happening in that age. They will start doing many things. They want to know everything in and around them. They want to explore. If any of the kid is not getting this type of exploration, this type of freedom, if anybody is just hindering them to do their own things, like in some cases parents are not allowing the kids to do some of the things by themselves, so they will be like, if they do something and it will, there may be some mistake and anybody is going to scold them, what are you doing, why you are doing like this, then they will feel guilt. If they will do by themselves, they will feel that initiative and confidence. If they are just they are not getting any support for doing their things by themselves, they will feel guilt. Okay. Then next, school age, 6 to 11 years. So they will be very enthusiastic, industrious, like they know how to do many things. But if any of the kid is very weak in this situation, they will feel like inferior. I have some problem, I am not good for this. So they will just withdraw from many events. So if they are industrious and they are doing many things with confidence, then many things by themselves, the outcome will be confidence. Next, adolescence, 12 to 18 years. That is many confusion, many conflicts, many things happening in that age. Parents are struggling to handle kids in this age also. But if we give them the space to express their emotions, feelings, and whatever thought is happening inside, they will be like, they will share all the things to us, and they like to be in groups. They like to be in peer groups, and friends are very important for them. And whatever friends are telling, that is very important for them. They love to be with their friend circle, so that social relationships are very strong in this age, and mostly many of them attracted towards the opposite sex also. Okay. Then if they don't get enough uh, support, enough inspiration from adult side, their family side, or then they will be in confusion. They are very conscious in this stage about their appearance, about their looks, about their hairstyle, and about their dressing style. They are very conscious. Every time they will check, is it okay? Is it okay? Like that, the thinking is there. So that is happening in this age. Then young adulthood after 18 years, that is 19 to 40 years, many of them will be in that age of completing their academics, and they will be searching for any career of their choice. And if they succeed in that, then their life will be fulfilled. And in this age, their decisions, everything will be perfect. They will decide anything, thinking in many sides, and their decisions will be perfect in that time. So if it is in a relationship, in any attraction towards any person, in that age, they will choose it wisely, and their decisions will be wise decisions. So their life will be settled in this age. If any of the person is failing in this area, like in academics, in their love life also, if they are failing, then they will be like isolated from all the feels. They will be in a life of isolation. This can lead to depression also. If they don't have any income source, if they don't have anyone to share anything, and if their relationship is not worked well, then they will go to isolation. Okay. Then middle adulthood, that is 40 to 65 years means we already discussed many stages previously. In that stage, if they succeed, then their life will be active, generativity active. Otherwise, it will be inactive. They will be in, again they will be in depressed states. Their career, they haven't done anything, no progress, nothing in their life also, they failed. Then stagnation will happen, that is inactive stage. They don't like to leave also, always telling like, why I am living like this, I wish to end my life, like that type of stage is there. And work and parenthood, everything is happening in this age. And after 65 years means everybody will retire from work life, and there may be grandchildrens also for there. So they will feel like success, like successful life, they enjoyed their successful life. So if it is like nothing happened in the previous ages, the person will be in despair. So he will be thought like, I just completed my life somehow. I haven't done anything. I haven't achieved anything. I haven't achieved anything like that. That despair will come. And somehow let my life end. That will be their desire. Okay, so these all are the stages by Eric Erikson. So it is actually psychosocial stages. A summary chart is given in that link also. So yeah, and now we have Vygotsky and Sigmund Freud stage. Okay, we'll do one thing. You just come and read in the next class, and we will discuss it in the next class, because this Sigmund Freud's observation is very different from others. And Vygotsky means he just considered socialization is the base for the development. So it is very interesting with those kids. And Jean Piaget is a lonely child. That's why he just systematically he described the development stage of the kids. That is, he divided into 4 stages, and this will happen in this stage, this will happen in this stage, like that. Okay. Anyway, next one is next chapter. That is unit 5 is language development. Yes. So that I think you both can share, both can have the idea, and both have many things to share, because you people are dealing with the kids and their language is developing. In KG session, they have Hindi, right?
Yes, Malayalam also they have.
Also, and any other language there?
No,
So in higher classes, whether they are learning any foreign language,
Yes,
higher,
ma'am.
yes, yes.
Yes, yes. German, German, French.
okay.
Yeah, 5 languages are there. English, Hindi, Malayalam. If they want Malayalam, they can opt. Then French is there, German is there.
Okay, is it mandatory to select any of the foreign language?
Not mandatory. That is their choice. They can choose their choice.
So we have foreign teachers or other teachers in India itself for teaching this foreign language.
No, no. Foreign teachers not there. Our Indian teachers only. Foreign teachers is not there for this.
Whether they are visiting there, these foreigners are visiting there. Mute, Vidya, mute.
Not
Sometimes.
Okay, fine. Just for the visit, that's only. No learning process is going on.
Outside countries are coming, and outside countries are collaborated with our institution. So like that time, some outsiders are coming, and they will be meet with the specific persons. teachers, students also, those who are interested to take like that, they will do.
Okay. And this Raju Davis school is there, no? It is near to your school.
Yes, ma'am. Only 500 meters. First, we were together. Raju Davis was there in our school, and now I think 12 years over, we separated. Raju sir was there. Chairman.
Oh, okay, fine. And the same system is going there also because foreign language is there.
Their foreign teachers are there, ma'am.
Foreign
Their
teachers. Okay, fine. And yours is Holy Grace.
yes, ours is Holy Grace.
Holy Grace has two parts. No, only one Holy Grace school.
Only one Holy Grace group. That are many. If one child is entering there in pre-KG, he can go out from there if he wants up to MBA.
Oh,
All the
they
all the
have privilege and priority. These kids have some privilege and priorities.
nowadays we
Connections.
our PhD also we started there.
Oh, fine. Very good. PhD in which subject?
PhD now going to start only, ma'am.
Okay. So I think teachers means like you people like teachers can also do course in there in higher like for if they wish to do PG. Okay, so can we move to language development?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I do?
Yes.
Language development. Language, which is the ability to communicate using spoken words, distinguish beings other animals. Yes, that is a blessing. We can communicate our feelings to each other. Crying, cooling the child produces sound from his throat.
One
Back
second, Vidhu. Cooing. L is not there.
cooing.
It's
So
correct.
it is
It's
there.
correct.
Cooing. Cooing the child produces sound from his throat. Babbling the child combines a vowel and consonant sound and repeats continuously ba ba ba. Yes, ba ba means B means consonant and A means vowel. So they can mix it. First meaningful word generally related to the primary caretaker ma pa. Single word sentences. Ball can mean I see a ball. I want the ball. My ball fell down. Only single word sentences they can express. Stage of telegraphic speech. Want ball. See ball. Like that. Broken languages. Simple sentences. I want a ball. Can I continue? Learning any language indicates acquiring four skills, namely listening, speaking, reading, and writing. A 3-year-old has a vocabulary of about 900 words. But by the time he is 6 years old, the child has a spoken vocabulary of almost 12,000 to 14,000 words. Four skills they are indicating that four skills, that is listening, speaking, reading, and written. In this age 3 years they can accumulate 900 words, but at the age of their 6 years they can speak a lot, up to 14,000 words. In between I want to tell that we have a competition in our school, that the children those who are completing their new words in English, they are going to a trip, higher classes, not foundational, preparatory only. So that means fourth, fifth, that stage. The children, those who are very good at means they are eagerly waiting to catch the words and they will get score the marks. They can go out. That one group is there. So that is also very good for the language, improving their language.
Where they are going?
They are going to beach.
Oh,
beach or some any other places for excursion, just like an excursion. Language development includes four skills: listening. Sorry. Yes. Language development includes four skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. At this age, stage, the child should be introduced to games and activities that improve his or her listening and speaking skills at the same time. Activities such as listening to stories, reciting rhymes, listening to record music, meditation, games such as Chinese whisper, Simon says, drawing the child's concentration to various sounds in the environment are all essential to develop the listening and speaking skills in children. And the same thing I want to that age I'm telling about even kg. I don't know, kg also some children are coming for the recording of, we have our own radio station. So this first onwards I know that the children are going and they're doing their recordings over there. They can express whatever, they can express their feelings in the radio station. It will be in air all the days, it will be there. Okay. The pre-reaching skills include recognizing alphabets and their phonetic sounds, and the capacity to move the eye from left to right in a straight line. Okay, that also it is very important. Allow for books and eye and hand coordination. These can be developed through many activities with especially devised materials and variety of art and craft activities mentioned in the unit on motor development.
Okay, in that there is mentioned two games. Do you have any idea about that game? Chinese Whisper and Simon Says. Okay.
Our children, we usually says that just like as Simon says, like that examples we are giving.
So you know about the game, right? Just explain it, because if anybody is watching record, if they don't have any idea or confusion about that, they will get the idea. Chinese Whisper, you know, because we will say a word or a sentence in the softly, because no one, only one time we are telling, we don't repeat, right? Okay, but when I used to do this game in the higher classes, like in 8th standard or 9th standard, what do you know? What do you know that people did? They changed the word intentionally. Okay, in between they changed the word intentionally. So what happened? The last one, he didn't get the exact word. That happened. So it is better to give this game to small kids, because they will do it in correct way. Okay. And Simon says it is an activity and it is for concentration and alertness. They will just eagerly wait for what statement is coming. And it is necessary to add this Simon says with the Simon says jump, Simon says, like that, no, that game. Simon says run, Simon says sit. Like, if Simon says is not there, they don't need to do the activity, right? Jump is simply say jump, no need to do the activity. If they will add, they have to add Simon says action. Okay, okay, fine. So can nothing in that, right? Crying, cooing means speaking softly or lovingly, just like pampering type of way of speaking. Okay, and babbling means uttering meaningless sounds. Babbling is uttering meaningless sounds. Okay, they will make many sounds continuously. They don't know what is what they are telling and what is the meaning of everything. So they will just say something like some sounds will be coming, and after some stage, that telegraphic speech. Telegraphic speech means cut short sentences, like, but it is meaningful. There is no structure, but it is meaningful. Want, ball. In telegraph, if mother sick, like that of message is coming through telegraph. So, but we can understand the message. like that speech is there, and simple sentences they are using. Okay, so we can move to next page. Bindu ma'am, you are mute.
Sorry. The development of speech, vocabulary, length of response are some of the important aspects of language improvement. The vocabulary of children at the beginning is too limited. There is a continuous increase in the amount of one's vocabulary during childhood. Later on, as a result of pressure of need and learning, the vocabulary goes on developing. Maintenance of the past and addition of the new words in one's vocabulary may continue even in the period of old age, land upon their reading habits and interests. In addition to change in vocabulary and speech, the pattern of reaction also changes with age.
So we can say like,
Yes, yes,
uh,
ma'am.
yes, please.
Yeah. As a result of process of needs and learning, the vocabulary goes on developing. Mm, they will say only washroom. So you have to say, may I go to washroom? So they will start saying that that's one sentence, okay? And they will bring their bottle and say, open. And then, no, first pre-KG kids, they cannot say open also. They'll just give us the bottle. And then if we say, you say, please open, then they'll start learning that language. Please open. Next time when they come, they will start saying open. And then you have to please open. So they will say. So like that. And then for the LKZ kids, they will say washroom. And then you have to say, may I go to washroom? Then they will learn one whole sentence like that. You're adding the vocabulary and they are learning sentence. They started to speak the whole sentence like that.
Okay. So just we will brief what will happen from birth to 12 months. So we already came through many observations of different psychoanalysis, but generally we can say like 0 to 3 months means they will make some loud sounds, like then they will address the sounds also. When they will hear a sound, they will turn towards to that sound. Okay, and cooing noises, happily and very happily they will make some noises. 4 to 6 months means babbling. That means we couldn't understand what is they are telling. Only mother can understand and interpret the same. Okay, and this babbling is done with some expressions also. Okay, then for expressing their needs, they may cry in various ways. You will be astonished, like what type of cry is this? Like that type of various type of cries are there, and they will respond to tones of voice also. They know the tone also. If the mother is telling something like in a strict manner, they will be also like submissive. And if she's telling something in a loving manner, they will be very happy also. And 6 to 12 months, they can understand what is meant by this no. No, they can understand what is no. Then Baba, that type of Dada, Mama, like that type of Tata also they will do. Okay. They start using gestures also, like bye bye and pointing. They will just show their finger like this. Okay, in 1 to 3 years means 12 to 17 months, they can say 2, 3 words like Kim said no, washroom, and they will show the bottle. And if you repeat something, they will start repeat or imitate the words, and they can use gestures, and they can answer simple questions also. Then 18 to 23 months, that is vocabulary grows to about, their vocabulary starts developing. They will use mm, more, like more words. Like if they need, if they are, just imagine they are drinking milk. After finishing their glass or bottle or whatever it is, they can ask for more. They know how to ask for more. They will say like more milk, need more. That type of statement can become. Okay. They 2 to 3 years means they will use 2 3 word, means 3 word sentences. They can use 3 word sentences. They will use plurals, like they know what is meant by many. That is one single, and that singular and plural. That idea will be there. They follow. They will follow some of the commands also. Like if mother is telling walk through that way or walk slowly, so that type of commands they will follow. 3 to 5 years means they will speak 4 word sentences and ask, they will ask like what, where, why, that type of questions. And they will disturb the objects. They can explain about the objects they see. It is like that, it was very big, like that of explanation is coming from there. And they will in that time parents and teachers can do some activities related with language games. We can do some of the activities for developing the language. So 5 years means they will use long word sentences, long sentences. It is very easy for them to use. They will start to use complex sentences. Okay. So these are the some briefing about the language development up to this 5 years. Okay. So next we have some data regarding sequence of language development. I think I just done some up to 5 years. That will help you to understand that points also. Okay, please read how many points, no? So please read.
Reading.
Yeah, please.
There may be individual differences so far as the language development is connected, but the order remains the same for all. The general arrangement of language development is as follows. At birth, language is practically absent. At about 4 weeks, some throat sounds are noticed. They started the starting point in language development is the child smiled and cooing at the age of 16. Around 28 weeks, the babbling stage begins. Around 40 weeks, the baby imitates sounds made by adults and makes these sounds into his own system. Now the baby says one word. Around 52 weeks, the baby says 2 or more words. Around 18 months, the baby combines words to form basic sentences pattern. Around 24 months, the baby uses simple phrases and understands simple directions. Around 36 months, the child's vocabulary enormously increases. Now he talks in sentences and answers simple questions. Around 4 years, the child uses conjunctions and understands preposition. Around 6 years, the child speaks without infantile articulation. Much of speech pattern that the child learns is the result of substitution of others. During the course of learning, it is possible that certain speech disorders like omission, such stuttering, stammering, etc. may promote.
We already just said something about this up to 5 years, like okay, and you shared your experience, what you faced and done with the kids also. So So if we prepare an environment which will develop the language of the kids, then only the kids language development will go in a proper way. I watched a Malayalam movie. Yeah, yes, it's a Malayalam movie. In that movie, one boy was there. He was 4 years that time, and one day he got kidnapped. Actually, the kidnapping was done by their family friend, one lady. Why she kidnapped the boy means she's a mother. She couldn't become a mother. She don't have any child. So and she was jealous with the parents of that kid, and she kidnapped the boy. But what happened? She kept the boy in a cellar, which is in the underground, the basement cellar. She kept the boy in a chain or something like that, and she used to go there only 1 or 2 times for giving him the food. That 4 years means his language was developing with his parents and the surrounding, in his home and in his school also. He's going to the school also, and she hindered all this development. She kept him in the cellar, and she used to visit him 1 or 2 times in per day. And she was wearing a that type of jacket, no, what a hoodie type jacket, and she used to wear one mask. So he couldn't understand who is this person, and she used to communicate with him through gestures. And after 6 or 5 years, the police somehow rescue the boy. But what happened? The boy don't have any language because he is not interacting with anyone. He is not socializing with anyone. He only know the sign language, that type of gestures, and that sign language he only know. And he sometimes he is using some words which is very difficult to understand. So if the child is growing in a proper environment, then only his language development will. If there is no one to talk with him, if there is no one to interact with him, then his language development will be slow. Okay, so that's only about in that. Yeah, yes, factors influencing language development is given late. I think we can add more things to this. Only this PDF is not that much.
Factors influencing language development. The important factors that influence language development are the child's maturity pattern, child's maturity level, or more particularly his physical and motor development, influence his grammatical behavior at different ages. Around 6 months, her parents heard her producing sounds like Baba, Mama, Papa. The development of such latter similar sound is called babbling. Anu's mother is very happy when Anu articulates her first meaningful word, Ma, around the age of 9 months. She had articulated these words on seeing her mother. When a child utters the word meal, it carries the whole sentence in it. Depending on the context, it may mean the child wants milk, or that she is full and doesn't want any more. Also, one word may be used to name several objects. For example, all four-legged animals may be called by the one word dog. It is gradually she learns the difference and learns to use specific names like cow, goat, and horse. At about 18 months, Anu had a vocabulary of about 50 words. As her second year birthday solicited, Anu could link two words and make sentences like my doll, Papa pen, Mama office, Papa office, etc. By the second birthday. A child can create about 100 words.
Let me check whether we have any more ideas connecting with the language development, I will share that too. Okay. So, so we just completed the second subject. That is child development is our second subject. It consists of unit 1 to unit 5 from part 2. Okay, next subject is psychology. In that psychology part also we have 5 units, and in that psychology subject our first unit is psychology. Okay, so whether you need any break for going deep into that psychology. So are you practicing that mock test?
Yes, ma'am.
I am not.
I am not. What is the lesson question be posted in the class room that we practice?
In between some one or two.
And I write down also now. When I get all the answers correct, I write down in one book. This is the mock test book.
Oh my God. So you noted down all the questions.
Yeah. Answer also.
Maybe some of the answers, just check the answers also, because we are just giving the questions in a manual way, and our team, technical team, is just, they don't know about the subject no. But if they just something happen like instead of answer option A, if they put something against B or C or D, so check the answer also, and if you feel any confusion regarding the answer, please feel free to contact me. We can clarify, because if then only we can just correct in that platform.
One answer I feel like that, okay, ma'am.
Okay.
But uh, I don't go and correct again that answer. I just leave it like that.
Okay.
When I do, I thought it is 100%, it is all correct. But in the when I see the score point, then I get one mistake. But
Oh,
I didn't, I didn't check back again.
okay, and just share me the question whenever you get time. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so that we can change the correct change the answer options. Okay, friends. So can we move to psychology?
Yes, ma'am.
Psychology and educational psychology is very easy to digest and understand, because you already know how to deal with kids. Educational psychology, that is a seventh unit, it is nothing but how we can apply psychology in educational settings, and how we can understand the behavior of each child, that you know better than anyone. So teachers have that capacity, and in many courses, like in many teaching job related courses, it is this subject is there. But whenever these trainees are dealing with subject, they just study the subject for marks, but we have to learn the subject for applying it in our professional field and personal life also. Then only we can change the development to a progressive way of that kid. Okay, so please read psychology, about psychology.
Can I?
Yeah, yes, please.
Psychology. About psychology, the word psychology comes from the Greek word where psyche means soul and logos means science. This is the meaning of psychology is the science of soul. Modern theories and practice of education have been influenced by psychology. Psychology, like several other branches of knowledge, have a history of recent development. At present, it is a wing of knowledge which is fast developing. In fact, modern psychology has its development from the second half of the 19th century. Now it has different wings, and many researchers and creations are still being in progress. If we are telling about the psychology, the word psychology is derivated from the Greek word psycho, means soul, our atma, and logos means science. So the meaning of psychology is the science of soul. That is why it is calling a science of soul. Modern theories and practice of education have been influenced by psychology. Psychology, like several other branches, so many branches of knowledges, have a history of recent development. This is it is developed as the 19th century onwards, and it is a wing of knowledge which is fast developing. In fact, modern psychology has its development from second half of the 19th century. Now it has different wings, and many researches and creations are still being in progress. And I want to inform you that in our school, the psychology is the main subject for plus one, plus two. Okay. Psychology is usually defined as the study of human behavior. Some psychologists have gone a step forward. They say that psychology is the science of behavior and cognitive processes. Those who work in the field of education are concerned with educational psychology, which is the application of psychological principles to education. It can be called applied psychology. All the teachers learn educational psychology as a part of their training course. Then, very recently, another wing of psychology has shown fast and dynamic progress, which is developmental psychology or lifespan psychology. It deals with changes in behavior and cognitive process cover the lifespan. Therefore, it is very much related to child psychology and education psychology, which all teachers are wanted to know. Child psychology is concerned with the development and behavior of children, very important. This wing of psychology differentiates children from adults and deals with their behavior and development from a practical, systematic point of view. H.R. Schaffer has defined it as the scientific study of children's behavior and development.
Okay, you said that in your school plus one and plus two, that is higher secondary school students is having this subject as a part of curriculum, or they have exams in that.
Yes, ma'am. As a
As a,
subject. If they
okay,
are if they are writing five subjects, they have to write in their main exam. So just like psychology is a optional subject. If they are taking informatic practices, economics, then physical education, then computer science and economic side, all politics, humanities,
yeah,
like
it is.
that, like
Every
that. One subject is psychology. We
okay,
have around 14 means this subjects.
okay. So you are telling like one stream is psychology, or the science students and humanity and every branch student has to learn psychology.
Oh, that is optional, ma'am. Optional. If the child is in science, he can opt. The child is in commerce also, they can opt psychology.
Okay, it's their choice.
Their
But
choice.
I think it is needed because children should get the awareness about mental health.
And one thing very important for us, that our principal, she is a psychologist, means
Okay,
she is in the psychology. She's taking one that subject she is taking for the plus one and plus two.
okay, fine. That's very good.
To
Okay,
understand the problems of children, she can handle the children very nicely.
okay, because we need mental health literacy first in every part of the world. All the people need mental health literacy. Then only this violence, agitated behavior, everything can be changed. Okay, fine. So many psychologists are using psychotherapy for changing the behaviors. Through this therapy only, they can change the behavior. Okay, fine. And psychology is the study of the mind and behavior. It is a study of mind and behavior, and it is a very big tree which has many branches. Educational psychology, child psychology is one of them. And if we learn about development psychology, then we learn about all the area. Developmental psychology is about the lifespan of a human being. That is from womb to tomb, from mother's womb to the tomb till death. That in that lifespan, what is happening in a human life? That is in developmental psychology. So it is better if we know about developmental psychology, and we already went through the psychoanalyst, some observations of some of the psychoanalysts. They all focused on this developmental psychology. Their base is this development psychology. As per the age, they are just postulating their observations. So it is connected with developmental psychology. Okay, and there is one British development psychologist, H.R. Schoffer. His name is given in your note, that PDF. He said that the scientific study of children's behavior and development, that is child psychology, right? Yes, he's telling about child psychology. It is a scientific study of children's behavior and development. He is a developmental psychologist from Britain. Okay, and in earlier days, psychology or psychologist, when people heard about this, they will feel like some negative thoughts, right? If somebody is said like, I went to a psychologist, means everyone will look at him like in a weird way. Oh, he may be crazy, or he will lose his something, or he is not normal. Like that point of view was there. But nowadays, it considered in a positive way, because we know that many players, when they are going for their match, before that they will approach one psychologist or counselor, whatever it be, and they will just ventilate their stress, because they may be in stress. Every person or fans are just looking at them, what is they are going to do, what is they are going to do, like that. And we know that in our schools also, when our kids are facing 10th exam or plus 2 exam, they will be having a session for boosting their mental health and boosting their confidence to write the exams. That is a part of psychology. Okay, so teachers and psychology. Why teachers needed this psychology? Because psychology is the study of mind and behavior. It's a scientific study. So that means only facts are there, only practical side is there, only experiences is there. It is related with practical side, it is related with experiences, researches, and everything. So teachers need to understand the mind and behavior of the kid, and at the same time teachers has to shape themselves also. For that they need to know the psychology of ourselves and psychology of others also. Okay, next, teachers and psychology.
Education, in simple terms, is the modification of behavior of children in a controlled environment. To shape the behavior of the subject and bring positive changes, it is necessary to study the science of behavior. All teachers have to understand the children with whom they interact. It is necessary that they should know how they think, how they react to their environment, the strength and weakness of their personality, etc. At the same time, a teacher has to know that two individuals are not similar and they have several different aspects. Every individual is unique in nature. At the same time, when the individual comes together, the nature of their behavior changes. As the teacher ex- is very often expected to deal with a group of students, it has to know the psychology of groups as well as the psychology of the individual in the group and the influence of the group of the individual. The teacher must have awareness about the socio-cultural program also. As a teacher deals with the children's processing of knowledge, she is expected to know the process involved in the obtaining of knowledge. Besides, she must have knowledge of how to improve knowledge of children so that they may process it properly. It is important that a teacher must know what type of knowledge item can be absorbed mentally by children or a particular age group. In short, psychology helps teachers in deciding what to teach, who to teach, and how to teach. As the children are undergoing pre-primary education, are very young and not much expected of the society or larger environment. A teacher must be intensely careful in dealing with them. They are very subtle and sensitive. They are likely to absorb or internalize anything that come across. A teacher is engaged in adjusting the very young generation of society is expected to have a good knowledge of psychology of the children. One thing I want to say after coming to this online class of Montessori, I also um, improved myself a lot. Then we here also just now also we read that teacher must understand that one individual to another individual is different, and their behavior at home and at school are also different. And when they are interacting in groups, is another different. So teacher must be aware of all these behaviors. So I'm also happy to come across this training sessions, especially to ma'am for leading us and late night you are with us. You are making all the subjects in a very simple way to understand. Very thankful to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
Right. What she told, I am also be with the hair.
Okay, fine. Anyway, thank you so much. And I'm okay to continue. And if you people need a break, like if you feel like hectic, we can end or we can just complete this lesson. I think we can, there is only a small thing is there in that. But psychology is very vast. Okay, it's very vast. If you get any chance to update your knowledge in this section, which is because it is very useful for us, because we can handle not only the kids, the people in and around us, because mental health is very important nowadays. It is very difficult for people to just manage their emotions. So that emotional health and mental health, that is very necessary. And if it is like we can manage anyone's problem, if we can deal their problem, we can help them to how to deal their problem by themselves. So I think everybody should know about this psychology. So that's why psychology is very important in educational settings. Our next chapter is educational psychology, because it is applied, this psychology is applied in educational settings. That is in a positive way, because it is for the growth and development for the kids, not only the kids, the teacher also. We are also upgrading, and I am also upgrading. Like, I seldom use English language, for I just a platform to improve my communication also, uh, once per 1 day per week. So I think this is a platform for me to upgrade also. And during our Montessori course, no, it was mandatory that we have to speak in English. There is punishment if we, like, if we break the rule. The punishment is nothing, just do whatever they will tell. Like, if they want to see a dance of us, we have to dance. And luckily I didn't get any chance to dance. Not normal dance, it should be disco dance, something like disco dance. And so only girls are there, no. And the thing is that many of them have a blockage of speaking in the public. They will feel like whatever I am telling is, if it is wrong, then what will happen. But But everybody got that power to speak in public in a submissive way. Like they know how to manage their emotions, how to manage their feelings towards others, and they all get the power to understand people, and they got the power to accept the people as they are. They won't judge anyone. That is the fruit we got from Montessori education. We won't judge anyone, we won't analyze anyone, we won't criticize anyone. At the same time, we will self judge, we will criticize ourselves, we will analyze ourselves. What I have to improve, that we will always think. The example one is there, uh, like my own experience. I love dance, but I'm very conscious about dancing myself, because when I heard any rhythm or any music, any song, the dance will come in my mind, but it is not happening. Okay, I'm just conscious about my body language, and I have the feeling that my body is not flexible. So there was a family function, and everybody was doing many cultural program. I only take one session about mental health in our family program, but that was very impressive. Everybody liked that, and they asked me to dance with them. Before the program, they were planning some group dance or something like that. Through online only we are learning, because everybody is in different places now. So my cousin sister, she told me, sister, why you are just taking tension? Oh, there is no one to judge us. Only we all are family. There is no one to judge us. Then I told her, I have no problem if anybody judge me, but I have the problem that I am judging myself. So that's why I am not dancing. I am always judging myself, because that if we are dancing in a group means they will dance in a nice way, but my dance will go in another way. That's why I am not dancing. But in our institute, uh, during the convocation, no, that time teachers are presenting dance except me. I'm not dancing with them, but our teachers are performing very well in our in cultural activities during the time of Onam celebration, Christmas celebration, and convocation also. And from student side also they are performing. And from our administrative wing is there, office staff is there, no, they also performing. And in the last, uh, we will put one song, one blasting song, so that everybody can do the dance together. And what happened last time, the our seventh batch, sixth and seventh convocation was held together. That girls, when they came, no, they just dragged me to the stage, and they make me to dance. But when I merged with them, somehow it happened, not in a nice way, but it happened, and everybody accepted. Okay. So
We
that's how.
never dance, okay, ma'am. For us, we never dance. But after coming here, the teacher will insist us to join them in every program. We will be dancing. We'll just see them dance and we'll just follow. It's not nice. They will laugh at us, but
Yes,
we're just following them.
okay. So I just asked that person in our institute, no, some people are just controlling the multimedia, they are capturing the video. I told them, just edit the portions. But when we are just making the video, means everybody is like, it's very okay. And I went in a ship, went in a ship, Nefertiti. It's a luxurious ship, which is we can use that ship for 4 hours, and we used it in the evening time, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That time was like that. Dinner was arranged there, and there was DJ and music was there. And but the thing is that some light effect is there. Due to the effect of light, whatever steps we are doing, it will be very nice and fine, because the light effect were there. That time I was dancing with my kids. Okay, so some.
From the school, we went to Sagar Rani. One trip was there. 10 day stuff. Not now. I think 8 years before.
Oh, Sagarnani is it's just like a boat, right?
Just like a boat, not like boat, just like a ship, small ship. Not that much big one.
Got it. Yeah.
You go to some inner parts. Not that much in the interior place. It won't go.
Okay,
It,
okay.
we can see that dolphins and all. When we are going through dolphins and all, we can see.
Okay, so yes, child and his behavior can whether in yeah, we read it.
We didn't, ma'am. Can I?
Yeah, yes, please.
Child and his behavior. As the Montessori teachers are expected to communicate with the children of the age group 3 to 6, they must know their general behavior, behavior in groups, individual behavior, each one's family background, social background, etc. Okay. If we are working in a Montessori as a Montessori teacher, we have to know the each and everyone's behaviors, the children's behavior, groups, how they are reacting in groups, how they are reacting in how their behavior in individual, and their family background also we have to understand. Then only it will be smooth. The children face different problems in their family and environment. The rate of addition of language changes according to the environment of each child. Emotion, motivation, and intelligence are also found of varying degrees among children. Teachers' effort to gather children are likely to encounter the individual differences. Egocentrism may still prevail with some children. There may be children with psychological abnormalities and physical disabilities, which the teacher has to identify from the very beginning. Different aspects of child development are to be understood by the teacher. During the period of vital growth, children pass through different stages of cognitive, emotional, moral, social, and linguistic development. Their psychomotor coordination and skill develop continuously. Piaget's stages of cognitive development, Freud's stages of emotional development, and Erickson's stage of personality development are some of the works or judgment in this field which are of use to the teachers. Without having proper foundation in psychology, a teacher may not succeed in understanding four bell ideas of teaching kindergartners or Maria Montessori's idea of using didactic apparatus.
Okay, so in that egocentrism, what is meant by egocentrism in psychology? Actually, during that infant stage, no, that kids are developing, that time they love to run in and around, right? And they have the feeling that everybody will have that desire. Like uh, they love to run. They thought that their mother will also love to run. They will ask mother to run with me. Like that perception is there. The perception is like that. Everything they will just like uh, they couldn't uh, have that capacity to differentiate, because their desire is to running all the day. Means they may run for many a long time, but it is very difficult for a mother to run like this. But they will feel that if I could run, mother is also having that desire. That type, that is self interest, self concern, not like selfish. They thought that whatever I am doing, everybody like to do that. They will repeat the activity many times. But for an adult, they don't like to repeat the same activity. Maybe we will do with them one or two times. But for us, it is not our desire to do the activity. We will do it for the kid. that is actually egocentrism. That is self-concern, self-interest. That is happening in the childhood, infancy stage and childhood. Okay, that
They
is
do not see that. They do not see from others' point of view.
yeah, yes. The
They see
perspective
only.
is yes. Then and connected with adults, they also have this egocentrism. They will think that the way they are thinking, that in the same way others will think. Whatever I am thinking, in the same way others will think. Kim's video is stuck. Yes, Bindu ma'am, Kim's video is stuck.
It is struck
Oh, yes, some network problem.
in between when she was talking. That time it
Oh,
struck.
yes, maybe a call or something came. Okay, and egocentric person, if it is an adult, he might not be able to understand others' feelings and needs. If somebody is like, if in family, if somebody wish to go for a movie, but any of the person in the family is not feeling well and he's not ready to move, uh, ready to go outside, then he will say like, please no, don't call me, I am not in a position to come with you. Then that person will be angry, like, why you are not coming with me, you don't have any problem, no? Like that type of talk will be there, no? That is an egocentric person, because he always think that I am okay to go, then why you? It's like just like a judgment.
Thinking themselves only. That they are not thinking the others' problem. That is
Yes,
the
that
problem.
empathetical way of thinking is not happening there. That is egocentrism. Not like selfish, but they are just their perspective and point of view is different. I what happened, Kim? It's stuck.
Kim ma'am, Kim ma'am, are you listening me?
Hello. So we can do that psychoanalyst development stages, their observation about development stages in the next session, because in our psychology last paragraph it is mentioned. Piaget stages of cognitive developments, then Freud stage of emotional development, Erikson stages of personality development is there. Erikson stage and Piaget stage we already covered, and now we have to look into this Freud stage and Vygotsky stage. Okay, just read and come, Bindu ma'am. And I think there is some network issue in Kim's side. So can we wind up? It's okay, no? You're mute.
Kim ma'am, send the message. She
Yes,
is not
able to connect. Okay, so we will wind up. We will stop here and just tell her to go through that psychoanalysis stages. And one more assignment, like just collect more details regarding psychology, like who is the father of psychology and who is the founder. Just convey the message, okay?
find
And
out.
who is the father of psychology, and just get more information about Sigmund Freud, because whoever is going to learn about psychology, how to learn about, how to know about Sigmund Freud in detail. So just collect the details about Sigmund Freud and about the many main things of psychology. Okay. Okay then. Okay. Okay then. Bye. Thank you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much because you are sitting continuously up to 9:15.
Okay,
It's
no
not.
problem. You people also sitting, no, and you people are leading the class also.
No, no, but that is your patience. We are so thankful to you, ma'am. Jisha, ma'am, we want to see to you very recently. Now we will be meet. You
Okay,
will be,
so yeah, yeah, I'll be there. Definitely, we will meet on second Saturday.
ma'am,
Okay.
that day, to one question. we have to bring that records on that day, all the records.
Whatever things completed, that is, if any of the record is completed, you can bring that record and it will be get signed and sealed. And some of the assignments also you had done, no?
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
assignments, no activities, no material making or nothing, only assignment. And if survey is completed, that is survey report, everything is completed, then you can bring
You
is
asked 10 people's na survey.
5 people. You can do more, minimum 5 people. You can do more. It's up to you, no problem. And it is a top, never ending process, this survey. And you can just collect at least 5 people and you can make a report of that 5 people's analysis. And you can bring that also. It will be get signed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
just convey all the messages to Kim also. And we will meet on 8th and we will talk more. Okay. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.